Hey guys, it's MJ with MJD Sports coming back at you here. Got another little offense that I love that I'd like to show you. This is what we call our three-man offense, and we started running this at a couple schools ago where I was. What was going on was I had a team, and I think we've probably all experienced this, where you've got the kid who thinks he's a really good shooter and likes to shoot, and he's not a good shooter. And they're also one of these kids that you say, look, man, you don't need to shoot as much, and they get all offended, and your coach doesn't believe in you, so on and so forth. And so it was one of these things. Not so much that as I had a player that was really good. I had a kid that could go. I had a second, my second best player could really go also, and then I had a decent post, and so this was an ideal offense for us. And we started running it, and man, it made a huge difference in our season. Went from being pretty average in the middle of the year to a really good team by the end of the year. Had a chance to get the state tournament, just barely missed out, got beat 2 points, and we ran this as our primary offense. And so, like I said, I'd like to show this to you guys. Um, what this is it's basically backyard basketball plus two guys. Imagine if you were playing 3-on-3. So what I do is I take in this video, I've just numbered them 4 and 5. So I've got three primary guys that are the part of the offense of what we call three man. And this is players Wayne. You can read down here. If in case my voice is annoying, which it is, you can read down here. Players 1, 2, and 3 are the primary players. Players 4 and 5. What they do out here is they find passing lanes. They're not just going to stand. If the ball goes low, they're going to slide to the corner. They're going to slide up. They're going to do things like that. Um, 4 and 5 can enter what we call the triangle, okay, the 1, 2, and 3 guys. But the only way 4 and 5 can enter the triangle is on a back screen. They can't down screen for two and two pops out and four stays in. Two has to go set a back screen for four, and then four can then get into the offense. And you do this sometimes especially if these guys are running around down here getting tired, or maybe two just has a hard time getting open. Maybe they feel like four's man started to cheat and help too much, and if he's going to cheat and help too much, fine. We'll get four involved in the offense. And so, like I said, just the rule of thumb for this offense is you can only enter it on a back screen. Okay. And so I know you're going to look at this and go, so what's the pattern? Well, there's really not. For those of you who watched my Flex Offense series, the 10-part video, quite frankly, I used a lot of stuff that we use in the Flex Offense. If you've seen that, um, I've got 54 out and 54 screen. This is like our 54 out on the flex, dribble to the elbow. We set a screen and pop over, this is like 54 screen, and then two comes over and you throw the ball. And then what these guys are going to just do is they're just going to go play basketball. Like I said, I only have 4, 5, 6 frames on here um, showing this stuff, but like I said, the goofy thing about it is there's really no pattern that I could set. Now, you could ultimately create whatever you want as a pattern. For example, on this thing, I might call this 23 screen. Hey, we're running three man, start with 23 screen. We know one is always going to be the guy that starts the offense. 2 and 3 are going to start the block. We're going to screen pop up, come over. Um, one could throw here, two could set a back screen, look for the lob. Oh, it's not there. Then two could redive. And, you could just do any number of things with this. In this one, 1 through 3, two popped up, and these guys just crossed. Here's your little back screen right there. You can do any number of things on this offense that you want. Now, if you'll notice right here, one dribbles over, three just crosses over, comes high, and two gets tricky and sets a back screen for four. And again, that's probably two possible patterns that I'd show you. And if this ever became your primary offense, I think you could do a million things with it. Like, something like that called like 24 back screen. Hey, we're going to run three man. Let's start with 24 back screen. And or you could say 35 back screen if you did it over here, you name it. But you could, if you wanted to commit full time to something like this, you could just do 400 million things with it, with all the possibilities. But other than that, what I like particularly about this, and again, I have a team right now that can run this. I have kids that are pretty smart basketball players, and what'll happen is, one will throw to three up here, and then he's going to dive down here, and he'll post up. And the kid's about 6'3", 6'4", and he's a load. And it's something that's just tough for defenses to deal with. And like I said, the great thing about this offense, it is just like playing out in your driveway, a little bit of three-man basketball if kids are smart enough to screen roll and help each other out. So again, that's what we call our three-man offense. If you guys have any questions, would like to know any more about it, I'd be glad to help you out. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another one another time.